present about the abstract. Okay. We have discussed and suggested the robotic shop picking warehouse for our innovation project. In this report, we will reveal about the program of robotic, which is I am robotic, that is the first robotic to commercialize the picking problem, and then about the problem statement, why we choose this robotic, and also we will reveal about the expected contribution of this robotic. Okay. Our aim in choosing robotic shelf picking warehouse is to help any picking problem in the warehouse. So hopefully, with this robot shelf picking warehouse can help to reduce the burden on the users, especially for pickers in the warehouse. So that's all for abstract. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nurul Izzati binti Harisun. I will presenting about motivation or background. Its growth-based startup I Am Robotic has developed an autonomous mobile picking robot. Conceived, the robot is capable of autonomously navigating warehouses and picking at human level speed of 200 feet per hour. The robot queries a database containing items that have already been scanned in 3D, modeled, and analyzed to determine the best possible grading strategy. IM Robotics is currently working on a pilot project with Roasted Drug Cooperative, one of the country's largest healthcare distribution companies. IM Robotics is working on autonomously picking items from shelves. There are there are some questions from interviewer with Tom Gulas. First is, how did he come to make the decision to begin there? Tom Gulas answered that as a robotic research, he was working at Carnegie Mellon National Robotic Engineering Center on a DARPA project called ARMS-S, which was forerunner to the Draper Robotic Challenge. Draper essentially wanted us to manipulate everyday objects with an autonomous manipulation robot. So, they were doing things on our own, like finding objects on a table, picking them up, moving them around. They were really tired with difficult things like changing a tire, assembly part, and all sorts of other things. This is a difficult problem, but they were confident that they could add value and that manipulation was the key differentiator that be able to see and manipulate those products. Next is the kind of concentrate of picking item. He said that it must be well organized. The product must support one another because they are pushing on them from the front, and if you have like product that don't have anything behind them, they will tip over. The economics of picking are such that when you are putting that away, you only need to walk to a location once with a case of product. On the picking side, there is a lot more work. Next is hardware and software that using for perception. They have layered on what they call their rapid vision algorithm, which process the data extremely quickly, extract the information that they need to know about the peak, and match it to that which has already been visual trained for the system. The visual training comes from packaging their rapid vision system into a standalone little photo studio scanner called Flash. It is just a standalone miniature photo booth, and they work up and down each axle once, barcode scan each product and place a product sample in the scanner. Lastly, how would to change their system in order to address that market? Tom Gulas said 75% of the items in the grocery store are pickable with a suction cup. He said they just need to more variety in terms of size, shape, and weight capability. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Now I want to present about the problem statement. Okay, first is what is the common picking problems in the warehouse? Okay, pickers always make mistakes, which means wrong items and quantities are picked. So, The time will be waste because of it needs to find back the raw items and quantities. It also needs a refund and replacement for the wrong items that have been sent. Okay, next common problem is no prioritization when picking. Mostly, the new sales order items will be picked first by default. So, older orders or the important orders will be ignored or suspended. Okay, the last common picking problems is not finding the correct items in the locations. The pickers, wait, uh, from this situation, the pickers need to spend more time for looking on the items that is not in the right place. So, because of these mistakes, the order fulfillment will be delayed and will cause the customers to be dissatisfied. Okay, and then second is how does order picking impact the warehouse profitability? Okay, order picking will give an impact for the warehouse operation and indirectly impacts other areas of the business. The speed of the order picking will be able to make sure the warehouse keeps running for order fulfillment. The result of the order pickers work will be affect the customer satisfaction. Okay, and then last is why do we choose the robotic shelf picking for our innovation? Okay, we choose robotic shelf picking for our innovation because it helps to reduce the mistakes that the pickers always do in the warehouse. So this robotic has been programmed to do the pickers work automatically, such as pick the right items and quantities or put the items in the right place. It also helps in making work faster and efficient without any mistakes. So that is the problem statement. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Mustakim bin Mustafa. My street number A19A0391. In my parts, I want to present about relevant literature. Okay. Human robots collaboration is a key technology of Industry 4.0 is now happening. The staff law of manufacturing companies. Collaboration robots are innovative industrial technology introduced to help operator perform manual activities in physical cyber production system and combine unmatched human capabilities with the power of intelligent machine. Okay. Next is about summary human robots. First is the industrial collaborative robots are the category of robots that perform tasks collaborating with the employee in industrial environment. Okay. In other words, robotics was introduced to help operation perform manual activities and enable safety and physical interaction and maintain the safety of worker between human and machine system. Okay, next is the ending clearance system around moving components of the robots. Okay, this will ensure regular movement between the robots. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nura Adana Sarah binti Sabri. My metric number is A19800709. I would like to present for the model and robotic shelf lifting detection. For the model, this is the illustrate the model of robotic picking shelf picking from the using worker at warehouse with innovation to the robotic shelf picking at the warehouse management. So here, this is the model of the robotic. And then for the robotic shelf picking warehouse discussion, for a long time, robots were only suited for a work in industrial manufacturing because are not safe for people to be around while they were used. So we do innovation that a robot can work side by side with worker and take a dangerous part of job such as getting inventory from height or carry heavy loads. We want to make a robot with a large arm that could move according to the programming. In addition, we also put uh, visual and audio sensor. Warehouse robot can be equipped with a thermal and haptic sensor. For thermal sensor, this sensor um, the robotic can ambient a temperature on a surface, and then for haptic sensor, the robotic can perceive touch, and also robotic shelf picking warehouse can operate over Wi-Fi. That the robotic have ability to identify the information on each package and sort it precisely. And then this robotic also were designed with an autonomous mobile system that make the robotic able to carry loads up to 500 kg to 1000 kg along with a pallet or any machine at the warehouse management. Um, then I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name Wan Hafizul Arif Fion Ahmad, A19A0972. So I will present about the expert contribution. Robotic chef picking or autonomous robots will evolutionize the game by making it possible for robots to move independent of humans. Global warehouse and logistic robot unit shipment are expected to be at an estimate a lot units per year by 2021. These technologies allow robotic chef picking level of quality and productivity, helping business and organization get more things done. The emergence of new technology is opening up an array of interesting possibilities in automation. So robotic shelf picking are of particular use when it comes to improve workplace safety for workers who work in high-risk situation. Then to increase revenue is the first objective when it comes to optimizing revenue. Then concentrate our resources on less routine. Next, to increase efficiency and productivity. And last, it's come to reduce errors, correct errors, and take on the risk. Thank you.